It's exciting, inspiring, and educational. It's the SkillsUSA National Welding Competition, and each year contestants from around the United States and U.S. territories compete at the SkillsUSA National Conference. Before the contestants ever get near a welding torch, they meet with the welding committee. It's usually the first time the students and their advisors get to meet the committee. During this meeting, the contest chairman explains what will take place over the next 3 days. The informational meeting covers what welding will be completed, the processes being used, the metals to be welded, the positions to weld the project, and how much time they'll have to complete the project. It's also explained that the college and post-secondary projects are different than those of the high school contestants. Following the chairman's orientation, a question and answer period is held for any last-minute questions or concerns. At the conclusion of the Q&A period, the advisors are excused from the room for a separate program. The students are then given a 50-question multiple-choice quiz related to the tasks they'll perform. All terminology is in accordance with American Welding Society standard terms and definitions, and the test scores are included in the point total. Upon completion of the written test, the students form 2 lines: college post-secondary and high school. The contestants have been assigned a topic which requires them to individually make a 1-minute extemporaneous presentation to a panel of 3 judges who score them on their presentation. Each student is assigned the same topic, and notes are not allowed. The judges score the students' knowledge of the topic, their manner of presentation, and how they conducted themselves during the presentation.
It has to fit in a gap.
On competition day, the students arrive early at the contest area. They're marshaled into groups of 16 by education team members. The team members then review the contest schedule and are responsible for ensuring the contestants are in the right area at the right time. Each contestant wears a number badge for identification. Names of the contestant are not visible, so the judges do not know who they are or where they're from. Contestants will cycle through several testing areas throughout the day, with a break between tests and for lunch. The welding area consists of 48 workstations with areas designated for various skill sets. One section of the welding area consists of welding booths for the gas metal arc and flux cord arc welding process. Each booth consists of a steel work table with an adjustable arm for positioning the workpiece and a flexible hose for extracting welding fumes. Each booth is 5 feet by 5 feet and formed by see-through welding curtains. This allows the spectators to view the welding without harm to the eyes. Spectators and advisors, however, are not allowed within the designated welding area, but may view the contest within close proximity. Adjacent to these workstations are additional booths set up for the shielded metal arc and gas tungsten arc welding process. In the Oxy Fuel Cutting project area, contestants prepare for another test of skill. At this station, the contestant is given a steel plate and a drawing. The drawing shows different types of shapes and their location. The contestants are required to lay out the plate with different shapes and cut the shapes from the plate. The judges then check the location of the cuts and their size, and evaluate the quality of the cut. As the contestants rotate throughout the day from project to project, they'll each perform a test in the visual inspection area. Each contestant will receive an American Welding Society toolkit, which contains tools to measure various aspects of welds. Weld replicas are provided which can be measured. The replicas contain fillet welds for checking size, undercut, weld reinforcement, and porosity. The contestants are required to measure weld size, depth of undercut, amount of weld reinforcement, and the amount of porosity. The replicas used are identical to those used for training certified welding inspectors. Contestants will also receive a 20-question multiple-choice test and will be instructed to use the tools to choose the correct answer. The questions all relate to certain attributes of the welds. Members of the welding committee have already placed the contest drawings in each welding booth designated for the specific task. The contestants are given their project material and use the drawing to tack the project together. Throughout the project, the contestants are watched by 3 judges in each station. Over the contest day, each contestant will be judged by 15 different judges, some of whom never see the competitors. Inside these workstations, contestants assemble the flux cord arc welding project. The judges, standing close by, will check to see if the project is assembled correctly, that the contestant correctly sets up the welding power supply, and will observe the contestant's technique in welding the project. The judges only speak to the contestant if there's a machine problem. During this project, the contestant has to change over the welding equipment from the flux cord arc welding process to the gas metal arc welding process, tack the project, and weld the project based on the drawings and before the allotted time expires. When the projects are finished, the welding power supply is changed back to flux cord arc welding again. Should a problem occur with the welding equipment, each manufacturer has support people on hand in the event of a machine problem. In these booths, contestants are assembling the gas tungsten arc welding project. Again, the judges check to see if the project is assembled correctly, that each contestant correctly sets up the welding power supply, and observes the contestant's technique in welding the project. The contestants also have to change over the welding equipment from the gas tungsten arc welding process to the shielded metal arc welding process, tack the project, and weld the project based on the drawings provided. When they're finished, the welding power supply is changed back to the gas tungsten arc welding process. As the projects are completed, 3 judges in the immediate project area review the final product. The project is then transferred to the final judging area for additional scrutiny. The judges in the final judging area never see the contestants. They simply judge a stamped project with a contestant number. They'll check correct assembly to the print, weld size, visual quality of the weld, and overall appearance. From the final judging area, the projects are put on display. The welding contest was the first contest to use computers for scoring the contest. All of the judges' scores are carefully entered into the scoring programs. The welds are weighted based on the difficulty of the weld. For example, an overhead weld would carry more weight than a flat weld. The judging process is extremely thorough. The computer programs determine how the contestant rated at each of the skill areas. The information also reflects if any safety violation penalties were assessed and what those violations were. The welding competition at the annual SkillsUSA National Leadership and Skills Conference is extremely competitive, professional, and highly rewarding. The contestants will walk away with valuable experience, knowledge, and pride. And for those few who excel, they'll walk away with a medal, prizes, and a life-changing experience.